Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Jacket Husam is back because it's really cold. Actually, someone messaged me yesterday. It's colder in Jordan than it is in Leeds. Global warming is real, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one of you guys. Big up to everyone locked in. I know this is one of the shows as well. A lot of you guys watch on the replay. Please do make sure guys are slapping the like button. Do make sure guys are subscribing. Todd, you're literally in the US. You're up at 5 a.m. right now offering me Mudrik. Have some shame. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure guys are slapping the like button. Make sure guys are subscribing. And the show is back, Habibis. Talking strictly Liverpool Football Club. So, joining us first and foremost. How are we, lad? Thomas, lad? Big up to you, man. Like Tom Little. How you doing, bro? You're on mute. Wow. I didn't even play the video. I didn't even do you.
I know. I was thinking about your Scouse accents as you brought me on there. You just seem to shout more. That seems to be how you get into these Scouse accents. You just shout it.
Yes,
you know what? Us Scousers don't shout. We can talk normally. We don't have to shout everything. Big ups. I'm here to defend my client, Andy Robertson, today. He was robbed by poor officiating on Saturday. My eyes have been open.
If you want to start on war, we will have war today. So it depends on you.
I'm
just have a war, we have a war.
I'm just hoping you got evidence, mate. I'm treating this like a court case.
Because you're Scouse, and the Scouser is back in training, playing left back now. So yeah. He's Scouser buff from Athens. Joining us on the channel next to get me is my tag partner, and I absolutely love working with this guy. Unfortunately, I found out last week he's a fan of Naby Keita. But other than that, we agree on 90% of the things. Man like Matt is in the building. How you doing, Matt?
You can't do me dirty like that, bro. No, big up. And listen, Tom, I'm not going to lie, bro. If you're here to defend Andy Robertson, I fully respect it because he is a legend. But we're going to be arguing today. If that's if that's your agenda, I'm just saying.
It's going to come down to the level of defence. I am not going to push for Andy Robertson to start for Liverpool Football Club for the next 2 years. But I'm going to defend that man's integrity and say that he was wrongfully sent off on Saturday.
Big up to every single one of you guys. Like the video and subscribe. And let's just get this party started. And as we always do, our first... By the way, guys, for the people wondering, Callum will be joining us. He's just at a function with his son. He's going to be joining us as soon as he's done. So it might take him 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. So he's going to be there. And he has no school run today either. So, yeah. Like, sub chat. We can't be not even on 50 likes yet. Close your live chat and hit the like button. Let's go. So, let's talk about Liverpool Football Club this week. This is how we usually start off these streams. We talk about this week's Liverpool results, if you would like, or Liverpool this week. Obviously, the draw with Fulham, the win against Girona. But we already spoke about the win against Girona last week. So let's talk more about the Premier League right now and our chances and the title race with the Fulham game included. So, Tom, what did you want to say?
Just that Andy Robertson shouldn't have been sent off on Saturday. There's been multiple stuff that has come out since by these people who are referees or have lines to the referees who've said that it's not denial of a goal scoring opportunity. There's too many factors that just weren't considered, and if you factor all of them in, it should have been a yellow for Robertson. It was a bad mistake, but he shouldn't have been sent off for it, and that ultimately played a part in why we didn't get the 3 points in what was one of the best performances of the season, where Arne Slot, he showed in a number of games how good he is as a manager. This was arguably his best managerial performance for all the changes that he made and the moments that he made them and the risks that he took. I mean, I don't know if you can watch it in Jordan or if you've seen the clips, but on Monday Night Football, they had Thierry Henry and Carragher breaking it down. And honestly, when you watch these people who know football break it down and tell you exactly the risks that he took, it was crazy. And the fact that, we went down to 10 men and dominated Fulham. Arsenal couldn't even do that with 11. It's really, really impressive. And I know we drew, but that result gave me a lot of confidence about the rest of the season and the fight and the desire and the quality that these lads have got, that we can go and do something special. I couldn't have been much happier with Arne Slot and a lot of these players on Saturday. We got fucked over by some really bad officiating in the first 20 minutes. 3 key decisions, none of them go our way. You know, there's not much you can do there, but that massively changes the run of the game. And then for the 90 minutes that we have to play because of all the other time that we have to play with 10 men, I thought we were brilliant. I thought, you know, Gravenberch gets all the headlines because he played centre-back and DM at the same time and was exceptional. Soboslai was brilliant, covering three man's positions at once with all his energy. It was great to have Diogo Jota back. I think that what Saturday done was sort of not remind, but sort of cleared up for everyone, I think, anyway, that, you know, Salah, Gakpo, Jota is the best front three Liverpool have, and it's the front three that Liverpool should be using when possible, because it's the most technically secure one. It's the one that guarantees you the most output, and it's the one that has the best link up. You know, I don't see how you can look past that. And I thought, I know there's been a weird thing that I want to sort of, we'll get onto it this stream, I assume, but loads of people have an issue with Joe Gomez this season. And the performance that he put out. I've seen loads of people saying, "Oh, you can't expect to win a title with Joe Gomez playing." I thought he hasn't put a foot wrong recently. He didn't have his greatest game against Newcastle, but I don't think he did anything wrong against Fulham. And he was probably, you know, well, he kept a clean sheet against City and against Girona. And but bar the game against Newcastle where he had to play with Quansah at right back, which, you know, is never a great partnership at the best of times. I'm quite happy with Gomez, and obviously we're missing Kanai, but I don't think it's been as big a miss. So I don't see where this narrative has come from with Gomez that, you know, you can't trust him to help you defensively this season. I think he's been sound.
It's mad, yeah. That this bit. Sorry, I'm lagging a bit. When that sound comes back, I'll reset my laptop. But in terms of like the whole Joe Gomez thing, that is weird to me because Joe Gomez from last season for me has been sensational, especially when he had to fill in at left back a lot last year. Now he's coming this year, yeah, and I think he's been exceptional. Other than like the one game maybe against Newcastle, where I do think him and Quansah were like having like, yeah, especially Quansah having a bad game. Joe Gomez, I thought his game wasn't great either, but again, it was still better than Quansah. But other than that, Joe Gomez, remember when he stepped in for Man City? Like, bro, I think he's been class. I don't understand where there should be, for me, there should be no Joe Gomez, like, not hate, but like disrespect at all. I think he's actually, I'll be real, he's ahead of Quansah. That's not even a debate for me.
100%.
I think Quansah's the bigger story in terms of what we're going to do with Quansah because, like, spoiler alert, Quansah's confidence has gone. Like he's like you can see it in him. That game against Newcastle where he played right back, yeah, and he got shredded. And then obviously comes in the other day as well, and he looked even worse. Like he's the one where I feel like we should be worrying about, not Joe Gomez, in my opinion, anyway. And in terms of the Fulham game, Tom, yeah, like you were saying, we went back to 10 men, bro. I'll be real. There's not many managers that are going to get the players to perform like that with 10 men, you know. I'll be honest with you. Not many at all, bro, because what we was able to do was make it seem like we had the extra player and they were a man sent down. Just one man down. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? So for us to, like, I haven't even got the stats. I remember seeing the stats, though, when they brought it up on Monday Night Football. And I was like, look at that. Look at that pure domination from us, yeah? And we're down to 10 men. That is crazy.
Yeah, we had 63% possession, double the XG, double the shots on target, double the shots. Like, we were all over them after we went down to 10 men. And I think it was Henri who said, because they were doing the Arsenal game as well at the same time, or like one after another.
Yeah.
And I think Henri said, Liverpool look like a team that want to win the title and want to win these games.
Facts.
Arsenal and teams like that are looking at it going, we just don't want to lose, which I think is a big thing.
One thing I will say that I will take into consideration, I know people are saying that's how you play with 10 men compared to what Arsenal did against Man City. But one thing I will say, though, even though I don't want to be at Arsenal at all, you have to remember they're playing against City. We're playing against Fulham, albeit City weren't as bad as what they are now. City were a bit more dangerous back then when Arsenal played them. And I think even though Arsenal went down 10 men and they got a point, for me, that's still a good point, though, because I'll be real, there is a disparity between Man City and Fulham. Well, the old Man City anyway, shall we say. So Do you know what
I
I
think
mean?
it's more so you're looking at like the Brighton game at home where they're 1-0 up and they go down to 10 men and
That's true.
they throw it away, or the Bournemouth game away. I know Bournemouth are a good team, but
Bournemouth are a good team. Yeah.
I put them on a similar level to Fulham. So, you look at that, and the whole narrative with Arsenal was when they went down to 10 men, they had to shut up shop and make sure they don't lose. We went out there, and I don't think we'd change much if we were away from home. I do think we'd take the same risks because that's the kind of manager that Arne Slot is. And he came out and said after the game,
Gravenberch playing centre back is like an elite move. Like,
yeah, but
Bro.
he came out and said after the game, he tried Gakpo at wing back and scrapped that very quickly because it didn't work. But he's willing to take them risks to try and bring the best out of the team. And it was that they were showing the second goal yesterday, and it was the fact that we basically gave up the midfield and had 4 in defence and 5 up front, and basically went, if you get it in the midfield, we'll trust the 4 at the back, but we're going to try and just break through the line real quick. And you had like Gravenberch, Gomez, Quansah, Van Dijk as like a little diamond on the halfway line, with Jota as like your auxiliary 10, Nunes, Poe, Salah, and Elliott, and we were pinning them in with 10 men. And they couldn't get out. And it's stuff like that which makes me appreciate this manager, because not many managers in world football can do that.
and he changed the style about 4 different times, and it was always offensive as well. That's the thing. Wait, Matt, you have a white screen, not a green screen?
No. My green screen's, that's another story. But yeah.
I swear you started the stream with the Gravenberch stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
No, but it was playing up. My green screen's playing up. Like, I've got a technical issue in it. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
how I just took it off and I just left it.
Yeah, because you can do it with the white screen as well, I swear.
Yeah, you can do, bro. You can do it with any screen. I've got my green screen, but what I'm saying is when you actually use the green screen, it uses so much of your GPU that sometimes it can just start to lag. That's why I was just like, let me turn it off. But
okay.
Yeah. But going back to the game though, I think we need to speak more about Ryan Gravenberch, because you said it best, Husam. The man played centre back here, and when we had the ball, and then in build up, he moves to DM. Then when we're like counter attacking, he's playing number 10, bro. The man done everything, and I'll be real. There's not many players in our team that can do that, bro. I'll be honest with you. He is a special player. I tell you that much, and we are so lucky to have a player like that in our squad, because I don't think there's many people that could do what Gravenberch done. When he was even at centre back, he didn't even look out of place. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He was a better centre back than Quansah.
Yeah, I said to Tom, we got a bit of a problem with Quansah. I'll be honest with you. Like, his confidence is shot. Yeah. This is what happens when you go and chat to OnlyFans girl, innit? This is what happens, innit? He needs to sometimes this is just chill out, bro. Just chill out and take time. You know what I mean?
I was more confident with Gravenberch playing centre back as I was with Quansah. And I'll be honest with you, someone wrote a comment on my last watch along, like, bro, ever since the Man United mistake, remember, away from home, Bruno Fernandes goal, since that game, he hasn't been the same person. Which is why on the list of
he ended last season.
Which is why on the list of crimes we added Quansah's better than Konate for Tom Little, because that's by far the worst take in history.
I never said that.
You don't even deserve to be.
Did you ever think at one point though, Tom? Yeah, that Quansah was better than Ibu. Did you ever think at one point? Do you think maybe?
I swear he did. I did choose him. I swear.
The sentence that came out my mouth was Quansah is better on the ball than Konate. Not that.
Okay, guys,
Konate
put one in the
is
chat
better
if
than
you
Quansah.
remember in the summer Tom saying that Quansah should be our starting centre back and he's better than Konate, not just on the ball. Put one in the chat if you remember it.
Find me evidence as well. I'm not just having people type one, because I could fucking.
You
do
know
that
how many
now
shows me and you both did. You know how long it takes to find evidence.
If someone's committed, if someone's committed,
witness. So Jenny's a liar, Red Vision is a liar, Live Wrestler is a liar, Baked is a liar, Cam is a liar. These guys are all liars. Red Line Taranga was here every single stream. Yoga instructor. FK, she never lied.
You cannot prosecute me without evidence. Find me the evidence where
we literally have about 10 jury members.
Find me the evidence where I said verbatim, Jarell Quansah is a better centre back than Ibu Konate.
Have you seen the list of crimes on your video?
Yeah, and half of them aren't real.
No, they are all real, other than larceny and theft.
Listen, Husam knows you way better than me, yeah? One
Yeah.
thing that will always like stick out in the memory, bro, is that video of you guys. Jurgen, mate, it's time.
I love you, but
I
it's
love
time to
you,
go.
but it's time, bro. This is why you can't be trusted, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, Tom. You can't be trusted.
Have you ever seen the rap remix of it?
No,
You have never seen the rap remix.
no, I'm only joking. Big up Tom, though, man. I ain't seen
You
it.
you
It's a
really haven't
rap
seen the rap remix?
remix.
Oh, someone's remixed it.
Wait, I will
No way,
play you the remix, bro.
Someone said
'Cause he
play
was-
the GTA 4 music with the crimes listed.
I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised about going in. He's incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure, I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was already singing his name. It's just great.
Jurgen, mate, I love you, but it's time to go. Gotta mix these packs and potions, no peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner, back road lurker, fully paid bro, I'm an earner. If I pass, I'm a head top turner, them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira, and they should start calling me uncle, because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Context is needed. Context is needed.
Yeah, okay,
Context.
Oh,
Context.
we got bars. Since when the Tom got bars.
Context is needed. I had to sing that song because someone donated 50 quid, and that was what they asked for.
Man like Tom, yeah?
Mhm.
Jeez. Tom's
Go
got
on.
bars.
Yeah, Scouse Eminem, they call him.
No. That is crazy, bro.
With
Let's get back to talking about Fulham, for fuck's sake. Let's get back to talking about Fulham.
with the Robertson stuff, you're shameless.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, Tom. Put yourself in Robertson's place. You make that mistake. Why make that tackle to begin with? There are two scenarios that comes out of it. Let's say Harry Wilson runs through on goal and he scores. We're 2-0 down. Who gives a shit? We can come back 11v11. The other scenario is Allison is the best one-on-one keeper in the whole universe. He actually saves the one-on-one. It remains at 1-0 and we end up winning the game. We destroyed the crap out of Fulham 10v11. Imagine that game. We had one extra man on the pitch. Are you mad? We would have ruined their life. We'd have actually ruined their life. We're talking about a valiant performance and a valiant draw with 10v11 with Gravenberch at centre back, Tom. That's why the error that Robertson makes, and also as well, Tom, one thing we need to keep in mind is he's a very experienced player. He's played Champions League finals. He's played Premier League games where we won the league. He's done all of that. So it's not like he's a young kid coming through. Oh, the kid made a mistake, like Conor Bradley against Callum Hudson-Odoi or Kelleher against Newcastle. He ain't a kid. He's an experienced Premier League professional. So you can't expect him to make silly mistakes like this.
Okay.
Wait, Tom. Before
I agree it's a mistake.
I'm gonna have to say this though. This is where the tag team's gonna come in handy now. Yeah.
Yes.
Tom.
My fucking partner's not even here.
No, I know.
He's still in the dressing room.
Yeah. Hear what I'm about to say. Hear what, because I kind of know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna see if you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say. Right. Hear this now. When Robertson miscontrolled that ball, yeah, the player that ran onto it didn't even have the ball fully under control as well. That's another thing. And Virgil van Dijk was even able to cover. So there was that argument about did the guy have full control, and not only that, how close was Virgil van Dijk? Yeah, those. I think that was one of the narratives at the time when they were saying it should have been sent off, because they were saying like, yes, Robert made that mistake. But I think they said on Monday Night Football, I didn't actually see it, but I read a little extract. Someone basically saying about where Virgil's positioning was, and the player having control of the ball.
So basically, Harry Wilson's touch takes him away from goal.
Yeah.
And into the path of Van Dijk, who would then become a covering defender, which would in turn make it not denial of a goal scoring opportunity. That's the factual reason why it shouldn't have been a red card.
That's facts. But here's my problem. What you're saying is exactly true, and what everyone's saying is true. What me and Husam are basically saying is, though, Robbo's touch in the first place is what put us in that position. And I feel like what me and Husam are basically saying is Robbo is a legend, but unfortunately we're seeing this a bit too frequent now. Like little mishaps that happens with him. And what it is that I've noticed as well, I know even maybe the last couple of games, Trent hasn't been on it defensively. But if you look at it, teams are starting to target more Robbo. Whereas back in the day, they would never target Robbo. That ball probably would have been played on that side. It always would have been down Trent's side. The fact that other teams are now looking at Robbo saying we can get change out of him. Because you know what it is as well, Tom, yeah? It's not his fault to a degree, but it kind of is. The Saka goal. Robbo let Saka run past him so easy and gave him so much space. Robbo should have done better. Old school Robbo ain't doing that. Madueke didn't score, but he had Robbo on toast the whole game. And when that becomes a bit of a repetition, if you've got a fast direct winger, teams are going to start looking at you going, yeah, we're going to get some change out of him. Yeah, the other guy, Rete might not be the greatest either defensively, but this guy here seems like he's a step below. What do you say about that, Tom, in your opinion?
I don't disagree that he struggled this season. There have been a number of games and a number of moments where he's not, hit the level.
We
know this.
Comment section, we have made it out the gutter once and for all.
Doesn't change my opinion on who I think's better out of him and Tsimikas. I do still think Robertson's a better left back. But
what now? Or do you mean just in
general?
Hold on a minute.
The game against Spurs, they're both 100% fit. Who do you start?
Yeah, if they're both
Tsimikas.
So, but you're saying
Robertson's in a bad run of form.
You're a walking contradiction at this point.
No, I'm not. So you can be in a bad run of form and still be the better player.
You think it's form?
You think it's form?
I think it's form.
He's been like this 3 years, bro.
That's been 3 years.
That touch from Robbo's got nothing to do with form, in my opinion.
No, I think Arnie Slot came out and said he was injured because that fucking tackle in the first minute. And the problem is he should have went off. He should have been the bigger man. And
No.
too many times.
Do you know what? That's a fair point to say. But then explain to me about Saka. Explain to me about other games. But didn't Robbo give away a penalty against Real Madrid?
Yes, against Brahim Diaz.
But remember, it doesn't really get spoken about because obviously the penalty was saved by Keller.
Mm-hmm.
That penalty stopped me from getting opportunities on Liverpool YouTube as well.
I don't. Again, Robertson's had bad moments this season, but I do still think that when he's at it, which he has shown in games this season, not consistently enough.
3 games,
but
we move.
Yeah, we take it.
City was his best game this season.
Yeah, but he's shown me a point.
He was cold.
Right, so what it is, when both are playing at their best, I want Robertson over Tsimikas.
You've pissed off the Greeks, by the way. You've fully pissed off the Greeks. Let me tell you something. You've fully read his name.
I'm quite happy.
You could tell he's Greek as well.
Well,
Costidas.
you don't want beef with any other.
You want beef in Athens?
I nearly got into with the Colombians over Luis Diaz, bro.
Oh, same here,
bro. I have to be when I say I was treading on thin ice, bro. Thin ice. But sorry, Tom. Yeah, what are you saying, bro?
God.
But both performing at the best at Robertson. I just think at the minute Robertson's confidence is short and his form's bad. You go Tsimikas and you've got to give Robertson. You got to take Robertson out the limelight at the minute. Do I think that come the start of next season, Andy Robertson should be Liverpool's starting left back? No. If Liverpool don't buy a left back in January or the summer, it's a problem. It's a problem. But I do still think if you get to next season, you buy a left back.
You want to know why I think this is a cop-out answer? Even Tsimikas fans like myself, and I'd assume Matters as well, even we say we need a left back. This is not a secret.
Facts.
We agree with this. But my problem with Robertson people, like yourself, is you can never admit that currently Tsimikas is just better. Let's assume we sign no one in January. Let's assume we sign no one in January and they're both fit till the end of the season. Premier League, Champions League, who am I playing? I'm playing Kostas Tsimikas.
Disagree.
Well, you said you would play him against Spurs.
Yeah,
because I think right in the immediate here and now, Robertson needs to get taken out the limelight. It's been a bad month with a number of high-profile mistakes, but I do still think he's a better left back as an overall package than Tsimikas.
But here's the thing.
I'm never going to change my view on that because all the bad moments.
Because you're wrong and strong.
No, for all the bad moments that Robertson's had this month, I've seen Tsimikas do this as well over the years.
But here's the thing. When's the last time we've seen this? When?
Last season.
Every single time Tsimikas has played this season, he has not made a single mistake.
I mean, if we're talking about this season, AC Milan away, what on earth is he doing for the first goal that they score?
That's kind of true. That do you know? I'll give you that. But here's the thing, though.
Brighton at home.
Yeah,
The ball
Well, I don't know-
drops to Kadioglu and he runs to go and block it.
You're
And
blaming-
it's
you're
out
blaming- How
wide.
many
Tsimikas
games,
for
though?
that?
He's-
You're so shameless.
I don't disagree that it's been a smaller sample size. I don't disagree, but I have too much of a thing with Robertson where I have more trust in Robertson than I do Tsimikas.
You're
And for
thinking
what-
about his legacy, though, bro. I feel like what you're saying isn't even wrong. It's just that what you're saying is, I feel like that refers to Robertson's Liverpool career, bro. His career is not in jeopardy at all, by the way. For me,
yeah.
he's a legend, Tom. Like, you can't,
Mhm.
because we can't make up things and say, oh, what he does now doesn't change nothing for me anyway. Robertson for me has been the coldest left back since Ashley Cole. You know, that's high
Mhm.
praise. I can't think of a more consistent left back, bro. From what, say 20? When was Sam Robert? Was it 2017, 2018? Yeah. Up until say 2023, I would say. But he was the coldest left back, arguably. That no one could really attacking. But defensively, Robertson shut down everybody, other than arguably me and Cal have always said this, like Serge Gnabry in one game against Bayern Munich. That's the only time I've really seen someone have the better Robert. No one really gets the better Robertson. But you know what it is now, though, bro? Now you see a similar situation if that happens again. You know what? I get worried, and I never used to worry about Robert at all. But you can see the decline. You can actually, I feel like I can see in front of my eyes, and I don't want it to get to a point where, you know, he's making that many mistakes where he can't even play for Liverpool again, so to speak. Like, even if a bit like, not like Kwanzaa, but like the confidence has got to the point where even if he's brought in for a cup game, he can't even manage that now. I don't want it to get like that with him. So I'm thinking, well, surely it's got to be Tsimikas.
But it's not like that with Robertson, because as we said, that it's not been for a month shit performance after shit performance after shit performance. Because even throughout this time, I thought he was great against Aston Villa. I thought he was really good against Man City. He won man of the match against Girona. I think that it's inconsistency at the minute for whatever reason with Robertson. I still think that him at his best is better than Tsimikas. I've never really rated Tsimikas like that. I know he's a good attacker. I know as a fullback going forward, he's got a better cross than Robertson.
Yeah.
But I look at the overall package of a fullback, and I still think that Tsimikas is lacking in certain areas.
Mm.
And yeah, you know what? There is a point to it where it is a bit of, what's it called, novelty and football romanticism. Andy Robertson's my favourite Liverpool player out of this period in terms of the one that I could relate to most, and that's with Trent in the team, and that because Robertson was just he's a hard worker. He understands he's not the greatest, but he'll give you a 7, 8 out of 10 every game. Do I understand that we're coming to the back end of it? Yes. Do I think that Andy Robertson in an ideal world doesn't start for Liverpool anymore? Yes. But I would definitely keep him next year as the backup. I think that there's a lot of still room for Robertson in this squad, even with the bad run of form. And I know that people are beating him with a stick, but I think there are games to beat him with a stick over, i.e., what's it called? Southampton wasn't a great one. You know, we went through them. You know, he had the cock up against Real Madrid, even though I thought for the most part he was quite good in that game.
Here's the thing: there's no need to pile on Robertson. He's crap.
Yeah.
We all accept this. There's a bigger question to ask here. How was Robertson sent off in the 15th minute? And there's an argument to be made for the other fullback being even worse than him.
Because his head's against Getafe. I think he's at the Bernabeu playing against Getafe.
Did you guys see that shit Trent performance right there? And I'm not even talking about defensively. You want to know what genuinely irritates my soul about Trent? Like, it irks my soul. He just wants to be Hollywood ball every time. I love Trent. Trent's my favorite player. Tom knows this. I actually love Trent more than I even love Mo. He's heard me defend Trent on Spaces before. Bro, I was bamboozled by 11 people on Spaces telling me how he can't defend, and I was defending him. My pre-recorded video, one of the oldest ones, was talking about Steven Gerrard, my first one. And my second one was doing a pre-record telling people how Trent can defend, and I explained that. The problem that I had with Trent against Fulham, every single time he got the ball, 40-yard diagonal, 30-yard diagonal, 35-yard pass. Habibi, keep it simple. We worked so hard to get the ball off of Fulham. Pass left, pass right a little bit. Why does it have to be 40-yard, 50-yard, 35-yard, cross? That's the thing that it just made no sense to me. It's like
Yeah.
almost with a slot total Dutch football and Pep Guardiola marinate, we had a guy trying to do Route 1 football, which is Sean Dyche stuff, which made no sense to me. And even after that game, I was like, Robertson gets a 0 because he is, at the end of the day, yes, other players had bad games, but Robertson for me is to blame because 11v11 we win the game. So I gave Robertson a 0 and I gave Trent a 0 as well, even though he played much more longer than him. And the other guy as well, for me, the 3 worst performance against Fulham is Robertson, Trent, and that centre back that has been DMing the OnlyFans models, man, like Kwanzaa. Those are the 3 players that I think actually had a bad game. The rest of them, I was like, well done, valiant effort, you fought. And I know what you did with Diaz. And everyone knows I am not a fan of Diaz. Everyone knows this. That's why at the start of the season, when everyone was on my neck, apologize. I'm like, I'll apologize when he gets consistent, mate. I'm not going to apologize. But I feel like in that moment, it's very harsh for us to blame Diaz or Gakpo or even Nunez or Jota or Salah. We can't really talk about forwards because for me, it's the defense that cost us with 2 individual errors, basically. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for me, the Trent, you see how we considered the first goal with Robinson, their left back, marauding down the left. Bro, Trent switched off as he pretty much did throughout the majority of the game. And he got late to the cross, allowed the cross to come in. But do you know what it is? Throughout the whole game, I just saw Trent look, for the first time I've ever seen it, disinterested. Don't get me wrong, he was spamming as well, which was frustrating me. But I felt like every time he was asked to do something and work really hard, he couldn't be bothered. You could see in his body, like his demeanor. Every time the ball went over to his side, he just couldn't be bothered. He's like, oh, forget that, man. Gravenberch can try and run and get that. And that's the first time when I said to myself, I'm going to make an accusation here. He might have mentally just checked out. That's how I felt about it at the time. I'm not even saying that I'm right, but I'm going to ask the question. He just looks so disinterested. That's the most disinterested I've seen him look in a game. Where and what kills it is that everyone else is doing the most. You've got Gravenberch doing centre-back, CDM, 10, Virgil doing the left-sided centre-back.
I ran like 300 kilometers.
Bro, like crazy. Like I'm seeing Salah, like don't get me wrong, I'd arguably say Salah's worst moment probably came towards the last 10 minutes of the game when Robertson decided to say, do you know what? I've allowed you to play for 80 minutes. I know you normally take over in the last 10, but now it's my time. That's the first time I've seen Salah go quiet at the end of a game. But yeah, man, it was just really frustrating to see. Did Diaz have that header as well? Am I thinking of another game?
Yeah, Diaz had the header.
Yeah, that was the header.
That header,
like
bro.
Yeah,
that header, bro. I mean, yeah, and then obviously with Diaz again, but I'm not trying to balance Diaz, but I'm just literally talking about the game. It was the bit where everyone decided to do Joga Bonito and do fake shots. And Luis Diaz says, I'll take it one further and I'll do 2 fakes instead of 1. And Salah was just standing there like, bro, give me the flipping ball. And Diaz is like, no, Joga Bonito, no. We need to make adverts here, Salah. And then, yeah, the rest is history, innit? But
I don't put as much on Kwanzaa as you do. I don't think he was great, but I do think that the second goal it's not necessarily much he can do there because he's caught between a rock and a hard place because Trent doesn't track back. So Anthony Robertson, Iwobi's running with the ball and Anthony Robertson's making a blindside run. Kwanzaa can either commit to Iwobi, but he won't get there in time because there's no covering. So then the ball gets played to Anthony Robertson, or he sticks with Robinson and leaves Alex Iwobi completely unmarked and free to do whatever he wants with runners coming in late.
He gets out muscle, Tom.
I don't disagree with, but I do think that it's partly down to the fact that he can't commit to a decision, so he just kind of doesn't do either because he
hesitates. In my opinion,
he hesitates 100%. I just think that if he's put in a position where Trent is in position, at least close enough to Iwobi, he can commit fully onto Robinson.
But you commit one or the other. I know what you're saying, and you're not even wrong for what you're saying. What I feel like he should have done, though, was you either commit to one or the other. In my opinion, you track that runner because that runner's running. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if he runs in. Yeah, he does run inside him, and he kind of muscles him like a little bit, like I guess pace as well. What me and Husam are basically saying is that does not happen with Ibu. Even if Ibu had to make a decision, He'll commit to one, and not only that, he's not letting Robertson go past him. Listen, it sounds crazy. Ibu might even give away a foul because Ibu does get physical. He might use his strength and push Robertson over. I don't know, and they might even say, "Oh, it's a penalty," or "It's gone too easy." But you make a decision. It's the fact that Kwanzaa was standing there, like ball watching and figuring what to do, and that hesitancy, in my opinion, allowed that to play out. Because he was reactive and not proactive. I don't know if you agree with that, but
I do, but I also don't. I don't want to put all the blame on to Kwanzaa for that. I do feel
I hear that.
People forget that he is still a young centre back. He's going through a tough time with his confidence at the minute. He needs his teammates around him to help him out in moments, and he was left out to dry in that moment by his right back, and I have sympathy for him on that front. But Diaz was the worst attacker on the day. And it's really not close, to be honest. And I don't think it was a game for a Diaz false nine thing. To be honest, how I would have played the game went out the window when Robertson got sent off. But as much as certain players
Slot
didn't
coach to
perform
win,
well.
by the way. I hope you guys know.
Yeah.
This. Slot fully coached to win. Coach to win 3 different styles. Just so everyone knows. Slot, because people need to give as well the man credit. He fully coached us to a win with 3 different styles and 3 different systems. And it was 2 individual errors that let us down. My respect for Arne Slot, which is already high, has went even higher after the Fulham game. Because I saw a manager that's willing to take a risk even with 10 men to change up the whole game. And I feel like Tom, I don't even like Diaz. You know this. I would sell him and Nunez tomorrow. But I don't think we can pin that game on Luis Diaz, to be honest with you.
You said we're pinning the game on Diaz?
Or even blame him. Like, even from a forward line perspective, we could make the argument that besides the pass, Mo was just as bad. And I'm the biggest Mo fan.
No. Mo's beating his man. Mo was causing Robertson.
I don't think Mo was as bad. But I'm not going to pin the game on Diaz. Even though Diaz, in my opinion, had that header, which I think you got at least at the target. And then obviously, like I said, the Jogo Bonito thing. But yeah, you can't pin it on Diaz. But I agree with Husam. It was the defensive errors that cost us, from Trent sleeping. Obviously, you've even got Robbo. I know maybe he should have been sent off, but then Robbo's touch as well that led to that happening in the first place. And then obviously Kwanzaa getting out muscled and not really deciding what he wanted to do. Like, as much as we can have a go at the attackers, especially like Diaz. Even Gakpo at times was a little bit samey until he scored, didn't it? Like just trying to cut inside all the time. But it was mainly the defensive errors, in my opinion.
To be fair, as much as Robertson and Trent not getting blame, I do put the majority of it down to the officiating, because that's one of the worst officiating performances I've seen in a long time.
The referee was a joke.
The Diop one, if it's 10 minutes later, it's a red card. The Pereira one should have been a red card anyway, because they're saying that, you can't rate down someone's Achilles. The Robertson one shouldn't have been a red card by their own laws and regulations. And then in the second half, right after he scores, Joe Gomez gets fucking speared like he's at the victim of edge, and no foul.
Yeah.
I
thought it was Goldberg. Like, I don't know, like...
Yeah.
I don't understand some of them decisions.
That was before Tom's time. You have to say like edge for him too.
Oh yeah. You won't know about Goldberg, innit?
I know about Goldberg.
You won't know about WCW Nitro. You won't know about them ones there. But but what I will say is though, Tom is 100% right. The officiating was an absolute travesty. The thing is, the Robertson one, I kind of can see why they didn't give it at the same time. But the foul on Gravenberch, when I first saw it, I said, "Oh my days, Gravenberch is finished. That's a red card." That was my first reaction. Man just goes straight onto his Achilles, nowhere near the ball. I'm thinking, how is that not a red card? He nearly broke his ankle, bro. I'm telling you, because imagine if Gravenberch gets hurt. We're finished, We're actually finished. He's the one player that I always worry about. Like, if I just need Gravenberch to be okay, bro. No system that we run at the moment doesn't works without a Gravenberch. I'm telling you.
It's like last season, though, in the cup final when.
Let me just grab these 2 super chats, Mo. Let me just grab these 2 super chats, Tom. Robertson need to learn Chinese, is what Baker is saying. Woshi Juanyo, Hanyo, Jen. You got me. Big up to you, my guy, Baker. Thank you for the super chat. That's a shock to everyone listening right now. Hey, listen, Husam is very cultured. White Man Scoop, aka Tom, Kirkes and Robbo is backup. Bro, don't even get me started on this. Just this whole Robertson backup thing. I've had enough of this shit, to be
He
honest.
should
with
be
you.
though. He should be the backup.
One day, you know, Tom, I have a dream that me and you can just step foot in a UFC ring together, because I just need to beat the shit out of you once, and then we can become best friends for life. Speaking of UFC ring, so you don't want me to introduce your tag partner? Have some respect.
Oh, is he finally here? Is he? He's just left me
Yeah,
out to
he's
dry
finally
for
here.
Oh wow,
42
Master, is he
minutes.
finally here?
Wow,
Do you hear that in the
Marcus,
background?
he's
What
This is what it
finally
says about
here.
his tag partner, you know. He's
Wow.
finally
Finally
here.
fighting my own battle.
Wow.
I felt like
That's
Elton Ziggler in
crazy.
that one match.
No
You've already
respect for tag
turned on
partner.
him.
My tag partner's
I'm
on here.
sorry you had to hear that, Callum. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Joining us on the channel, guys. See, I'm much better than Tom, even though he's not my tag partner. One of the icons of Liverpool YouTube, and one of the 3 owners of Kopish. Pound for pound, the best Liverpool channel out there. Man like Callum is in the building. Hi, Callum.
Tom, bro, I'm here now.
Did you see how the scouts just like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean, lad?
I've been 2v1 for the past 42 minutes.
It sounds like it's been a rough one for you, bro. I'm here now. Just
It has
nothing
been.
crazy from you, Tom.
I know you wouldn't have defended me, but at least you would have sat on the fence and understood both sides of the argument.
Oh,
Wow.
he's taking shots at Carl. He's taking shots at Carl. Oh,
Wow.
I take it. Look, he's had a bad couple of minutes. I get it. Sometimes you hurt the one closest to you. I get it, Tom. I'm here now. I'm here.
That's crazy.
What have they been doing to you, Tom? Tell me. Talk to me, bro.
He's been defending Robertson. Are you going to defend him too?
Oh,
No, hold on.
Your last tag team partnership is in the mud.
Hold on. My statement, Cal, was I don't think Robertson should have been sent off.
okay.
That was my defense of him. He shouldn't have been sent off.
So I'll be honest with you.
Wait, Cal, before you say what you're gonna say, I'm just gonna let you know what Tom said. He also said Robbo should be the backup if we sign a left back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought I let that marinate, and then now you can say what you're gonna say.
Okay, so in real time on Saturday, when the game was happening, I thought it was a stonewall penalty. However, they've come out and said that it shouldn't have quote unquote been not a penalty, a red card. They said quote unquote shouldn't have been a red card because Wilson wasn't getting to the ball, yada yada yada. They played an advantage, whatever. For me, that's still a red card. If that happens to Liverpool, for me, I still want to see the other team get a red card. I think that's the right thing to do, regardless of what's going on. All right, the backup thing, Tom. All right, so I understand why you and others are saying to do the backup because obviously he's been at Liverpool a long time. He's experienced. He's a dressing room leader and all that stuff. I don't think any of those things should come before player ability and player performance. So, and unfortunately, I think Robbo is on the back end of his career now, as it pertains to being a high-level left back.
Don't
and
disagree.
I think with him being bit part, actually hinders his game more. I think he's very much a rhythm player. He needs to play regular football for him to accomplish his peak performance. By him being a player who's a backup or rotational player, I actually don't think that helps us at all anymore. I personally, if it was up to me, I'd probably move on Tsimikas and Robbo in the summer. But if I'm going to move on one, I'd probably move on Robbo before Tsimikas.
Thank you.
If you're going to use the rhythm argument, though, Tsimikas has been a backup for 4 years, and every year it seems like he's a guy who needs rhythm before you can get good performances out the backup. I know Robertson can give me a higher. It's not a great level, but he can give you a higher level in a one-off game coming out the blue than Tsimikas can. Tsimikas needs 5 games to get going and get into the swing of things, and that's always been the case in his Liverpool career. Hence why after that run of games last season, you know, where he was really good from October to in fact now it was September to December when he got his shoulder injury. Whenever he played in the second half that season, because he wasn't starting week in, week out, because Gomez was there, well, Robertson was there, he came in and just stunk the gaff out, i.e. Atalanta at home, with one of the worst 45 minutes I've seen from a Liverpool left-back, because he couldn't do anything. Well, the problem we've got is both our left-backs aren't the greatest backups, because they can't come in out the cold and give you an 8. Robertson can give you a 6, Tsimikas can give you a 5. Now, the problem that I've also got as well is Robertson's not going to get me money. Tsimikas can get me 20 million. I can get 20 million for Tsimikas. I'm not going to be able to shift Robertson with the wages that he's on, and you know the history that he's got. And at that point, I'd be looking, well, he's only got like 1 year left on his deal at that point. So I might as well just let him be the backup for a year, ride it out, and then find my new left back. Maybe it's Owen Beck comes in. You know, he has another loan next year in the Premier League, comes through, and he becomes the backup after that.
Yeah,
I just, both of them need to move on within the next 2 years.
Yes.
If only one can move on next year, I'd rather it be Tsimikas.
All right, so I hear you on the Tsimikas with Robbo. The one thing I'll say about Tsimikas, I think Tsimikas takes rhythm, but say, for example, Tsimikas comes in a run-off game, I think the worst you're going to get from Tsimikas is a 5 out of 10 performance. But the best you might get is an 8 out of 10. I think with Robertson, the best you could get is a 10 out of 10, but the worst you could get is a 0 out of 10. So for me, there's no grey area with Robbo. It's either going to be brilliant or awful. Whereas with Tsimikas, I feel like you're getting average performance. And at this stage, I'd rather deal with that than what is it going to be today. But I agree, within the next 2 years, absolutely, there has to be at least one new left back, a centre back who can play left back, and Owen Beck by that time should also be able to deputise like Connor Bradley has.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because this is the name that's been linked.
You agreed? You were doubting the tag team partnership, we agreed eventually.
No, you don't agree because you want to keep Robertson. But anyway, Kirkas may be likely. Richard, you signed with Bournemouth. This whole Kirkas thing, it's been coming up a lot recently. Are you? I'm not moved by Kirkas, I can't lie.
Me neither.
But
Bro,
at this
Kirkas
point, I take him.
Bro, Kirkes is good, you know. Do I think he's at a level where we sit here unanimously and go, oh, my days is cold? No. But what I do think he's an up-and-coming left back who has huge potential, but I think he's good enough to start, though. Or at least be, like, in the rotation. Like, listen, people won't like me saying this because Robertson's a legend. Kirkes will be better than Robertson right now, you know. I have to keep it a buck. He would be.
You would be better than Robertson right now. Big up to Redline Tarango said, you can tell Callum struggling as Tom's tag partner. Man said, unfortunately, just let Tom deal with the Colombian and the Greek mafia. It's time to go, mate. Hey, big up to you, Redline Tarango.
Hey, I don't piss off the Colombians. I just don't talk about Diaz.
Oh, you fully pissed off the Colombians, but I just don't think they know about you yet. If they actually heard what you said about Diaz, it's way worse than what I or Matt said, and they were coming after me. I was getting clipped up for Colombia.
I forgot Matt had a running with the Colombians.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I can add
Right,
the clip to the stream right now.
I didn't even say nothing crazy.
Esta Senor.
I remember that.
Imagine what...
Matt was. We were all on edge for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, bro. It was scary times, man.
It was mad still. Hey, pick up one of the league guys from the mafia, Chris Angel. I'm not gonna man even DM me. I said, yo, Chris. I said, listen, it's just YouTube, bro.
It was a bit techie for a couple of weeks.
It was a bit techie. Oh, yeah, big up Chris, man. That's my guy though. Big up Chris.
Have you ever been clipped up by the bald Colombian guy?
No, I don't think. Then again, I might have been, but I ain't seen it, and I'm glad I haven't, because it would have meant that I've even got more enemies. But yeah,
that's the guy that kind of represents Luis Diaz a lot of the time publicly, and like he always clips up everyone's reaction as soon as like Diaz does something. Last time, I'm a smart man. You know what I did last time? Diaz scored a goal against. When is his last goal?
it would have been Champions League.
In the league or Champions.
Yeah, Leverkusen. You know what I did against Leverkusen? I sang the Colombian national anthem.
Wow.
And the Colombians in the chat were like, tell Husam we have adopted him as one of our own now. He's Colombian. Bro, listen, I had to. There might be some crazy Colombian living in Jordan or something. I don't know. And like these guys, that's a possibility, you know? So I love my life and I don't want to die because of Luis Diaz. So, yeah. That's basically what happened. I'll show you quickly this video here. Watch, Matt. This is the history of the Husam with Colombia.
Lucho Díaz le marcó 2 goles al Manchester United y aquí les traigo las reacciones de los canales de hinchas de Liverpool, subtitulado y traducido. Esperen eso. Al final también les traigo la reacción en el estadio y cómo empiezan a cantar, que es muy bueno eso. No olviden de suscribirse, darle like al video. También les traigo una primicia. Husam me escribió y me menciona en los videos, dice, es como celebrando por mí o conmigo, no sé, dice el calvo colombiano, así que esperen eso, lo van a escuchar. Quiero saludarlos, si me permiten. Hi, Husam. I know a lot of Colombians probably don't like you because of your controversial views. I respect your opinions. I think today or in the videos for these 2 goals, you're reasonable. So I appreciate that because sometimes you go into an extreme, which I guess it works for you because your channel is doing really well. But I just wanted to say we can become channel friends. That's fine. We can respect each other's opinion. Best of luck with your channel.
Bro, that's
That is the
that's
coldest
the most
stretch,
passive aggressive I've ever seen. Man, smiling throughout the whole thing. He's like, I know you're controversial. I know you're controversial, mate. We can be friends.
We could be channel friends. Channel friends.
He did say channel friends.
It's like a lot. The warning signs have been placed. It's now on to you to either
Bro,
respect
I'm so
No.
glad he didn't speak about me, bro. I'm gonna be real. Because he looked like he's a serious guy, you know.
Oh,
Don't just think man smiling that it's all blessed. No.
Hey, big up. That's the big up to him, man. Big up to you. Big up. ¿Cómo estás? You know, all the Colombians. Big up. Grande Lucho Diaz. Big up everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Also, guys, Matt One show is in the description. Please go subscribe to his channel. Tom Little is in the description. Go subscribe to his channel. One day he's gonna upload something.
I uploaded yesterday.
Oh.
Well done. Kopish
Hey,
is
big
as
up.
I said, pound for pound, the best Liverpool channel. I am a viewer, even though I only became a moderator 2 days ago. Disgrace. But yeah,
I'm not
we're
even a
there,
mod. Bet you I'm not even a
You
mod.
must be Tom. You must be a
guys.
mod.
Can you stop this? Like, who do you think you are? You know, who do you think you are?
It's
Talking about you want to be a mod on Kopish. Have you put in the mileage to be a mod on Kopish? Have some shame and decorum, you fraud. They don't know you like that. You ain't that guy, pal.
To be fair,
Relax.
I don't want to. I don't want to. You know, stoke the fire. But this time, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't we supposed to go on Coppish after Fulham?
No. We said
Oh,
around
right.
Christmas.
That's not to
We
do
said
with
around
me.
Christmas. Matt, didn't I put it in the group? I said around Christmas.
You know
No,
what?
tell
I
a
love
lie.
it
He
whenever-
did.
I love whenever we bring up this topic.
No. He did. I'll back count that one. Yeah. No, he did say that. He said
He
Christmas
always
time.
brings up the group chat like, but you can't prove that shit. He
No,
can't.
no, I can.
Oh, we put it on the
My
group.
name is getting
Yeah,
dragged through
yeah.
the mud here.
This is why you're Tom's partner. You know, guys, just so everyone knows, guys. Callum has been telling me and Tom, we need to get you on Kopish probably 3 years. Like when they had like 15K subs, they've been telling us.
You've been on Kopish. You've been on Kopish.
I was on Kopish as a late time replacement because the FSG outer didn't turn up. Yeah, exactly. I remember that stream, you fraud. My only impact on Kopish is an FSG out stream. Man. FSG out. All my Liverpool opinions, bro, everything. And
Bro,
FSG out.
put it like
stream
this,
is
bro.
down
Origi wasn't meant to start against Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final. Firmino got injured, and look at the legacy he left. That's you, bro.
You're comparing me to Divock Origi now?
No,
Wow.
I'm saying your impact is similar to what Divock Origi did in the semi-finals.
I
You're the Firmino of the world.
Origi was allowed to play the final, so it's not good to that point.
Anyway, guys, let's like the video and subscribe. Callum, our next 2 games, brother. Liverpool against Southampton in the Carabao Cup and Liverpool against Spurs in the Primeras Ligas. Obviously, we've spoken about the past. Now time to look forward to the future. The reports are that the team is going to be a lot changed against Southampton.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I think if Gravenberch plays, he should sue Slot. Like, he was so tired after that game. But tell me, how do you look at the next 2 games? Are they must win? Carabao Cup settings? Where are you with this whole conversation?
I think everyone knows my thoughts on the Carabao Cup and every single trophy Liverpool are in. I want to win everything every single season. Do I know that it's not realistic? Yeah. But I think we aim for that. And if we fall short, then we still end up with 3 trophies. Show them again, Tom, bro. Show them again, bro. Like, that's what we say.
I was just doing what you do if we got through this next
No,
round.
I've got arthritis, so sometimes I got to stretch my fingers.
Right,
bro.
yeah.
But no, I expect there to be a lot of changes tonight. I wouldn't say I'm worried about the game. I'm nervous about the game.
Look,
Tomorrow,
Don't play
innit? And
tonight,
again
do we?
tomorrow.
Right, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sorry,
today.
apologies. No,
Fucking
I
hell.
thought man, give me a heart attack. I thought
Oh
today.
my
Thinking,
God.
what? I swear it's tomorrow. No, that's crazy.
Still
You got
work.
me shook for a second.
I'm nervous about the game only because they've just sacked their manager. So often the game after you sack the manager, the players and the fans are all up for it and go all out for it. We should have enough quality, even with a rotated team, to get past Southampton, in my opinion, though. The Spurs game is the one I'm very nervous about, though, if I'm going to be completely honest, because they seem to turn up against the big teams, and our recent history at Spurs hasn't been great, if I'm not mistaken. It's been mainly draws.
We lost last year in the biggest robbery in Premier League history. We
Yeah,
beat them the year before that.
I don't count that.
We drew the year before that when, Kane should have got sent off and Robertson did get sent off.
Yeah.
We beat them the year before that. We beat them the year before that. We beat them the year before that. We lost then the year before that in the 4-1.
Yeah. So, all right. So
we're not too bad against them. It's just like the last couple of years, there's been controversy.
So, and plus the way they play against the bigger teams, they seem to just get themselves up for it. So we have to make sure we're on point. The good thing is McAllister's available for the Spurs game, which I think will be.
I think McAllister's going to play tomorrow.
Well, against Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I think he's going to play him tomorrow.
What, from the beginning?
Yeah. And his reasoning will be that he hasn't played the last two games because he's been suspended for them.
Cal's face.
No, not
Cal's looking forward to a Tyler Morton and Endo pivot, bro.
No. You'll have both of them.
You want me to show you something, bro?
Dude, go on.
Joking,
that's the pivot, isn't it?
Bro, I started planning for the preview, bro. I don't know if you can make it. What does that say?
Yeah. Endo Morton, bro.
No, show us one more time. Show us.
I started planning for the preview show. This is like my starting team.
Cal, look at the one where it says Curtis Jones. Just replace him with McAllister. That's the role I think McAllister will play. I think you'll see Elliott off the right.
Yeah, because he ain't played for 2 games. You need to get some fitness.
Yeah, I think you'll see McAllister, Endo, Morton.
Yeah, nice, man.
That could be fine.
It's a week. You can do 60 minutes, get into the swing of things again.
Oh, no.
I think Matt will get some minutes. I don't think he'll start. I think he'll get some minutes, though. But just to kind of...
I don't think he would have started if Jota was fit, but Jota's apparently not fit enough to start. So
I was going to say, Jota's injured again. Well, no, he's not injured again. Slot said after the game, he felt a little something. He said nothing major. He goes, he definitely won't be able to start, but should be able to play a few minutes. But I'm not going to lie.
We probably
hearing that
on Saturday, but we had to.
But hearing that just made me just feel so. That's like, point, bro.
Jota's the prettiest girl you know, but she lives across the other side of the world. That's what it is.
In fact, but when was the last? It'd be 2 weeks since McAllister played. I know it's off topic. It'll be 2 weeks since McAllister played because Everton was postponed, so he hasn't actually played since Wednesday 2 weeks ago.
You're right. Hold on, Mac's last game was Newcastle.
Yeah, Mac's last game was Newcastle because he was suspended for Girona.
Yeah. You're right.
I honestly think that going 2 weeks without football, like it's like we can't like these professionals
need rhythm. Carl.
No, I
hear
hear
that. Aside, you need rhythm.
He hasn't. Barely rested before that though.
No. You're right, but with these athletes, yeah, you know how they say like, they need to be like finely tuned, like they need to just be in game shape, like just from the off, so to speak. I don't think he'll start him, but he will definitely get minutes. I understand him getting a little bit of minutes, bro. Even if it's just 20-minute cameo, just a 20-minute cameo. Remember, there's difference between being ready and him being fit and being match fit. I'm not saying you're gonna fall out of match fitness in 2 weeks, but your sharpness, bro. Just your sharpness.
If we are going to play him, I'd start him because I don't want to bring him on. If, say, for example, we're losing the game, then we bring him on, we're having to chase the game. I don't want to do that. I'd rather start him if we're going to do that. Then give him.
I think you'll see a case of like McAllister starting, and then once we hit 50, 60 minutes, Trey Ione or someone comes on.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, you guys have convinced me. Yada yada yada. Congrats.
I think it's just with McAllister, it's about fitness. That's it. Like he hasn't played. You need to gain some fitness.
I also think like the other guy probably would have played that spot in midfield's kind of got to go up front now, or on the wing, should I say, because Jota's not 100% fit. So I think you'll see like Elliott off the right, who would normally play in that 10 role. Nunes up front, Chiesa off the left, or maybe Diaz off the left or something. I don't know
It's
what.
got to be Chiesa, man.
I don't know what other wingers we've got because I don't know if Chiesa can give me the full game.
No, you
No.
can't. But surely give it that.
Definitely not.
Can't
No, but
Chiesa
then-
do 45 minutes?
No, but then who goes on the left after that?
Gakpo.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not risking
I know.
Gakpo getting injured. He's better than Diaz.
I say nothing.
Hold on, say
So-
that again. What did you say? Say it again.
Sorry, Coleman. I said I'm not risking Gakpo getting injured because he's better than Diaz.
I don't know whether he's better, but I think he will give you more production than Diaz if they were given the exact same minutes. I've said this from jump. This is another reason why I have problems with the Colombian cartel. I said, as much as I rate Diaz, I said for all of his ability, I think his production could always be better. This is when we first signed him. He hadn't even kicked a football yet. I was going off what I saw at Porto, and then when he came to Liverpool, obviously Diaz is a quality player, but the problem is that his production, I always feel can be a little bit left to be desired.
It's underwhelming.
Underwhelming. But Gakpo is not as good as a footballer as Diaz, but I think Gakpo has got more of that.
Direct shooter.
Yeah. Gakpo is willing to shoot. Diaz is willing to do
Which we actually need, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll give you actually the perfect example. The first goal that Gakpo scored against Fulham, I don't even think Diaz makes that run to begin with.
No, he
I
doesn't.
disagree because he did in that game, guys. He just missed his header.
That's different. That's in between the two centre backs. That was in the middle.
That's
whereas
between the two centre backs. Gakpo
Yeah,
made a run between the whole back line, behind
back
the whole back
post.
line.
Gakpo likes to do the back post thing.
I just think Gakpo's decision making's better. I think he picks the correct decision more often than not. Whether it comes off is a different argument.
But the problem is that Gakpo can be a bit too samey though. I always call him he just cut inside and bang. That's Gakpo.
To be fair, he
showcased
showcased a different side of it. Like his goal against Brighton, the second one in the cup game, where he shaped to go inside, then just took it back outside and smashed the bottom corner. Like he can do it. I just think in a game like Fulham, where the defense was so set, there's no point in going round the outside because he can't cross on his left foot. When he cuts in on the right, at least I don't know if he's going to shoot or cross. Whereas with Diaz kind of runs himself into a channel too many times where he'll beat the man, but because he tries to do it too quickly, he's kind of just got to lay it off because he's too close to a defender to get a shot or a pass off.
Yeah.
Whereas I've always preferred Gakpo to Diaz just because I think the end product's more reliable and more consistent. But I think this season, Gakpo's got 7 in his last 10. I know. I don't think you can look past that.
Yeah. No, agreed. Diaz
Gakpo got 7 in his last 10?
Yeah, 7 goals in his last 10 games.
That's impressive.
Well, I actually don't believe that.
No, yeah.
That must mean Gakpo. What is Gakpo got 7 for the season, Tom? Or has he got?
No, I think he got
Wait,
9
is
for the
this all
season.
comps?
I think it's all comps.
Yeah, it has to be because he's only got 2 or 3 in the Prem. Yeah,
He
yeah.
scored against Fulham. He scored against City.
Mm-hmm. So in his last 10 games, he scored against Fulham, scored against City, scored against Madrid, got 1 against Leverkusen, 1 against Brighton in the league, 2 against Brighton in the cup. So I think what that adds up to, then I didn't do the math.
Gakpo's got 9. He's got 9.
I think Diaz
He's got
is on
9 in
as well.
23. He's got 9 in 23 for Gakpo this season so far. That's actually very good, you know.
I think Diaz
I'll
is
be
on
honest.
the same. I think Diaz might be on the same.
What, 9 in 23? I'm gonna say. All right, let's see. Hold on.
Diaz is on 9 in 22.
Ooh, that's pretty good actually as well.
But I think
Diaz, they've been
you've
clustered
got to
as
look
well.
at like the spread. Diaz is all came in
Yeah.
sort of one clump.
Diaz got 5 in 2 games. He got a brace against United and then a hat trick against Leverkusen. So that's 5 already. He ain't scored in
Yeah.
the Prem since September, apparently.
I know we can't. The
Mhm.
thing is that I don't want people to like, have a go at him in terms of because you got to remember, he's the only person to score a hat trick this year, you know, or this
Mhm.
season.
Yeah.
Not even Mo's done that yet, so we have to give him credit. However, I do agree with you that like no league goal since September is kind of like a bit
It's
mad
atrocious.
because we're
It's
now in
atrocious.
December.
Let's just call it what
That
it is.
is,
It's
yeah,
atrocious.
yeah, it's crazy still.
I think as well with Gakpo, I not only do I look at how much I look at the minutes. He's only got 600 minutes in the league this season.
Yeah,
Like he's only started 7 games, and he started less than half the games in the league. The only competition where he started both games is the Carabao Cup, where he's got 4 goals in 2 games.
Bro,
You know,
Gakpo, yeah.
Even in the Champions League, he only starts half the games there. 297
Yeah.
minutes. He's played less than 1,000 minutes this season, I think. And yet he's still got 9 goals and 2 assists. If you can put that on a more consistent basis, then all of a sudden you're looking at something. And it's not, for me, with Gakpo, they're on the same amount of goals, but Diaz is a burst player. He'll do nothing. Bang, there's 5 goals in a month. Whereas Gakpo will get you a goal, maybe miss a game, a goal, an assist, a goal. It's more consistent. And I always value consistency more so than bursts of numbers.
Yeah.
So I think that's the most important thing.
I hear that. No, I hear that. I rate Gakpo. Kyle, you know what I think of Gakpo. I've always said this in it I've always said I feel like if you get the same amount of minutes of Diaz, he would get more goals. But here's the killer. They're both on 9. I haven't checked the minutes played. However, both of them could end up finishing with between, I say, 15 to 20 goals this season, you know? Because I'll be real, last year, Diaz got 13 in 51.
Yeah, it
in
wasn't
all
great.
comps. He's already on 9 and 22. I expect him to eclipse the 13. At least get me 15 to 18. At least.
Is it harsh for me to say I'm still a little underwhelmed with both? For the talent that they have, I'm still a little underwhelmed by both.
But when you compare it to other left wingers in the league, especially production, there's not many that have better production than those, you know?
No, I hear
if
that.
If you look around the league.
I hear that as well.
You're right, though, because all right, here's the killer. I've always, you know what I think already. As good as Gakpo and Diaz are, if someone said to me, you can get Rodrigo, I'm putting Rodrigo there. That's how I feel it. I think Rodrigo on the left cooks.
You're going to hate me for
cooks
saying
both of them.
Rodrigo don't move me like he moves you, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't move me like...
Rodrigo's good.
He doesn't move me like a Cavascalia, for example.
But Rodrigo better than Kravi, you know?
No, it's not.
But Rodrigo is... Kravi won't handle the physical game. Rodrigo can be physical, you know?
That's fine.
You think Kravi better than Rodrigo?
Yeah.
I think that Kvaratskhelia is probably a more scalable Diaz in terms of the way that they play. He's better. He's just a better version of Diaz. Younger, better, with more room for growth.
Rodrigo can finish, bro. Kvaratskhelia ain't finishing like Rodrigo, bruv. Come on.
Whoa.
Can't finish like Rodrigo, bro. Rodrigo, you see when it comes to the finishing thing, no, it's not. It's actually night and day. You can talk about the dribbling and all that, whatever you want. Kvaratskhelia is a better 2-footed player than Rodrigo, 100%. But put that ball on Rodrigo's right foot, he's laying goals, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And in the biggest moments as well. Come on.
Never said I don't rate him. He doesn't move me like he moves you.
You rate Kravi too. Kravi is a good player, bro. But I don't think Kravi gets them type of production that you would want from your left winger. That's the killer.
But does any left winger get the production with the current setup that we've got? I mean, I've just done the calculations here.
Yeah.
Diaz has played 1,362 minutes and got 9 goals, 2 assists. Gakpo has played 1,145 minutes and got 9 goals, 2 assists. Now, Liverpool, we were split. I think the reason we got high standards for the left wingers is because we saw Sadio Mane at the football club, and But the thing Sadio Mane had was Sadio Mane wasn't starting a game, sitting out a game. Sadio Mane was never getting benched for Origi. That was never the case. So if you were to scale up these guys' minutes to like 2,000, what's not to say that if Gakpo got 2,000 minutes, he wouldn't double his goal output, double the minutes, double the goal output, maybe. Now, I'm not saying that's how it works, obviously, because that's a stupid way of looking at it. But I'm just saying, if one of our wingers was able to start the majority of the games, all of a sudden you'd look at that output and go, "Ooh, that's more like it. That's more of the output that we come to expect." But right now, with the splitting the goals between them, if I have to take names out and go, our right winger options this season have contributed to 29 goals. I think it's 30 actually now. Directly involved in 30 goals this season. And our left wingers are directly contributed to 22. You go, okay, right wing is slightly better, but the left wing is really good as well. 22 goal contributions already, that's good. The difference is one's come from the guy who's played pretty much every minute of every game on the right, and the others come from a pretty much even split between two guys. The bigger problem that we've got when it comes to the attack is the strikers. The strikers have 10 goal contributions between them. And I could do the minute calculations there, but it's got to the point where Diaz, it's not even a fair calculation of Diaz's left wing numbers, this, because I don't know how many of them came as a false 9. I just know that this is how many minutes he's played altogether.
Yeah,
so it's really tough to say.
Against Leverkusen, isn't it?
He did, yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's a good
You want to know how many apologies I was asked for after that game? It's crazy. I was just, my whole stream was apologize to Lucho. And
I've been there
since then,
before.
it's been 1 goal. Apologize. Apologize. Big up the Colombians watching. You have adopted me as your Colombian son. You get me? So, yeah. So, with the Spurs game, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'm the only one that shares this opinion. If we lose to Southampton, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I would not cry about it. I wouldn't get irritated, not one bit. I genuinely do not care. If we get knocked out of the Carabao Cup, big up Don Robbie, bigger fish to fry. I'm all with that logic because we don't have the squad capable of competing on 4 fronts. I was watching Kopish yesterday. Callum, if you say the words that start with a 4-letter word that start with Q, you get me? I'm going to send the Colombians your way. So don't even dare mention it. Don't even dare. See that bald guy, I'm going to message him. I'm telling him, you see this Callum guy? He hates Diaz. I'm going to get all the Colombians on board.
Wow.
Yeah, don't do this whole squad thing. You know you say that word and we're cursed. Don't even dare say it. Even if we're in the UCL final and we're on all this. So, listen, at the end of the day, I know maybe losing after two draws is not good. But, like, bro, I want to beat Spurs a lot more. Like, it's just so honest with you.
Why do we have to compromise? Why do we have to compromise?
We don't, but I really want us to rotate against Southampton. Some of these players are dead, bro.
So do I, but we can still win. We can still win.
Give me your whole team, start to finish.
All right. Kelleher in goal, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Right back. I'm starting Trent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Rotate. Yeah,
rotation.
Yeah, hear me out. Kwanzaa and Gomez centre back and Robertson left back.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You can't play. You can't play.
Yeah,
Robertson.
big up.
Suspended.
Suspended Robertson.
We're definitely gonna lose. We're gonna play a player that's not allowed to play.
Yeah, we'll be kicked out of the competition. We'll be kicked out of the competition.
All right, so
who are we gonna play? Nalo?
Hear me out then. Trent right back.
He's gonna bring
Kwanzaa and Nalo centre back. Gomez left back.
I genuinely thought you were about to say and Van Dijk. I thought you started to go fucking first back line.
If
Tsimikas is available, then I'm going Tsimikas left back and I'm going Joey and Kwanzaa centre back.
Yeah, I don't think he is, Cal. I don't.
He's only back in team training today, so even
so he won't be ready. It might be on the bench, maybe.
All right, we'll see.
So what's your back line again? So you said Trent Alexander-Arnold,
Kwanzaa and Gomez. Kwanzaa and Nalo, and then Gomez left back.
Okay.
The midfield I would have gone for would have been Endo and Morton, but I'll go for McAllister and Endo with Jones.
You're starting McAllister after the conversation we just had.
You're starting Jones.
You lot just told
me Jones.
You lot just told me he needs match sharpness.
Yeah, I said bring him on for 20 minutes, bro.
It's better to start him and then bring him off, Matt.
Yeah, I'd go Inter. I'd go Endo, Morton, and McAllister. Why are you playing Jones?
Because Jones doesn't start the Spurs game for me.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait. Who starts the Spurs game then?
I know the three.
Yeah.
Oh, Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
so
Jones
crazy
doesn't deserve
now,
a rest.
my guys. Not so crazy now.
Why are you?
Yeah, but Jones has played 90 minutes in each of the past 3 games, pretty much.
Yeah, but he won't play 90 minutes tomorrow.
But I wouldn't even start him.
I just realized something. Cal, was you annoyed at Trent during the Fulham game?
Was I? Yeah.
Yeah. Did he look like he was disinterested, so to speak, or that you might have questioned it, kind of thing?
No,
mentally?
I know where this is going.
Should we go there?
if you really want it.
With that, all jokes aside, though, with that,
you really tried to draw me in there, innit?
Yeah, I just want to see what he's gonna say. But all jokes aside, though, bro, yeah, do you think he should be playing? No, bro. Seriously.
Yeah,
I don't, you know the youth team better than me. I can't one of the youth man play. Because all jokes aside, I don't think we should be playing Trent, you know.
Again, Trent.
Isn't there some random kid we could just play right
This
back
is what I'm
with?
saying. Tom, who are the guys, Tom, in the youth academy?
Who are
Tom?
your children we can play?
There's
Isaac Mabea.
yeah, that's probably the guy who's probably
Yeah,
closest
play
to
him.
the
Who
start
gives a
there.
fuck?
Yeah, it's one game.
Well, guys, Trent can start the game. Jones can start the game, and they can come off. We have 5 substitutes we can use.
You're
guys.
moving like Klopp when you retired, you know. I'll be honest.
No, I don't do that.
I'll tell you why. You're doing that best friends thing, bro. You're doing
I'm
that
not-
whole.
I
I'm
want to
not-
get through.
I'm not here for trophies. I'm here to make friends. No,
I'm
joking,
saying,
Klopp. I'm
no,
only joking.
Listen,
Yeah.
and then
But all jokes, I just don't think Trent
Jones,
should
Jones
be.
can come off in this game, and then for my starting front three would be Elliot, Nunes, and Gakpo, and I'll bring on Chiesa.
You wouldn't even start. Hold on. So you start McAllister, but you won't start Chiesa.
No,
But Slot said he's ready, bro.
is he?
But we can't give the man 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Gakpo starts and then Chiesa comes on.
No,
I don't want
Chiesa's got to start.
No, so the players who I want playing on Sunday, I don't want them to finish the game.
Bro, if Chiesa
I'd
doesn't
rather
start a
them
game,
and then bring them off.
he needs to get used to the intensity, bro. Man can't become like, you got to know from the get-go what it's like, bro.
He can't play 90. though, man.
That is a lineup, Cal. I'll give you that. That is a lineup Liverpool could use someone of. You have hit the requirements.
He can't play 90 though. He can't play 90. So I don't want Gakpo coming on in the game, even if we're winning or losing.
Yeah.
And there's tackles flying in.
What
Or...
about Rio? Bro, Rio could see 45.
No.
He's a kid, bro.
He hasn't even played
minutes.
Rio's
can't
so
even
young,
buy
he could be
SmackDown
done
at shop, bro. Like, he can't even buy
Rio.
SmackDown on PlayStation.
Bro,
Probably.
you see Arnie Slot. One thing about Arnie Slot, we see what he does. Yeah, he basically says you don't look at the age. You know, he's literally if you're good enough, you can play. Now I'm not saying Rio.
Rio ain't even played for the under 21s yet. He's only played
Here's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
18s.
Hear what I'm saying. I know. I just threw Rio's name out there because I'm trying to think. I don't want to use another first team player, but I do think we have to start Chiesa, bro.
Jaden Dans will get minutes. He's not.
Yeah, if someone like Dan's even, I've got no problems with playing Dan's. Do you know what I mean?
All right. Do you want to hear my finishing team if all's going well? The team that I finish with would be Mabea. Hold on, let me work this out. Mabea.
I know secretly to finish the game, he had planned.
But Van Dijk starts. Van Dijk's on the bench.
the whole fourth first team.
No, so finishing the game will be Elliot.
Are we also not worried about Gomez's fitness? This is another thing.
Oh, we've got no other options, bro.
Yeah,
but Gomez is
no
like, I would
choice.
start. Can we recall Nat Phillips?
No, you can't recall anyone. You not know how
bro,
long
we gotta let
recalls
Nat
were.
Phillips live his life, bro. We keep stopping him from letting him live out his dreams, bro. The man just wants to play football. But Husam, you're as bad as the regime because you know what they do. Every time there's a problem, they're like, all right, Nat, we know he's about to leave, but come back, bro. Give us 5 more games, bro. We gotta let the man live his life, bro.
All right, so I'm ending with Jaden Dans through the middle, Nunes on the left, and Elliot on the right. Elliot can get 90 minutes.
Elliot needs minutes. 100% Elliot needs minutes. Yeah.
45, and then bring on Chiesa.
No.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I forgot. About
Elliot 45, Chiesa 45.
What about the left? Then? What are you doing for the left wing, Husam?
Can we play Chiesa right back?
No, I've got it. I've got it. No, I've got it. Guys,
Endo right back.
That's a worse crime than anything I've ever said, by the way.
No, Endo right back. He's getting cooked.
Guys, I've got it, guys. So Elliot stays on for 90. When Chiesa comes on, Chiesa goes on the right, Elliot goes in the 10.
What? Say that again, sir? Say again?
So Jones comes off and Gakpo comes off, yeah?
Yeah.
The front line will be Elliot on the right, Dan's through the middle, Nunes on the left. Sorry, Chiesa on the right, Dan's through the middle, Nunes on the left, and Elliot in the 10.
Okay.
McAllister comes off, Endo plays the full 90, and either Morton or Trey come on. Either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I don't know.
That's a bit more balanced for me. That's a bit more balanced and like trying to like
Let
the
me
players.
work out my
the
one.
minutes
Oh,
and that.
hold
Tom, you
on.
keep leaning back every time someone gives a suggestion. What's your team then, Tom?
No, I'm working it out. I didn't lean back. I was picking up my fucking paper.
No, because you keep leaning back and you get irritated. Anytime someone makes a suggestion,
I was
you
picking
tell
up
us
my
your
fucking
smart
paper,
ass
you know.
suggestion. No, you don't need to work it out. You're the Liverpool savant, right? Tell us the team against Southampton. You're that guy when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. Tell me that
No,
team
I'm
against.
actually finished.
I'm working it out.
I
You know.
keep leaning
Give me a
back
minute.
like the Fat Joe song. Lean back. That's Tom. Every stream, lean back, and then he says the dumbest shit possible. Like, Robertson. Go
Oh
on,
yeah,
man.
like saying
sorry.
PA at right back.
You two are the
Oh
best.
my
I can't lie.
God.
You two as a duo is
This
actually.
guy
Yeah, they're
wanted
two
shit
duos.
for a
They're
million
the coldest,
pounds.
bro. They're actually the
A
coldest.
random American.
Right,
We're
so
gonna
check
finish
me out
10th.
now. This is where this is where I switch up again for you guys. Check me out now, yeah. Morton and Trey come on, but Endo stays on. Endo moves into defense.
Possible, yes. Centre back.
Okay, depending how the game is, maybe that. Yeah, I could see.
So Endo moves into defense now. So it's
There has to
Morton
be
and
pace
Trey in
around him.
pivot.
Yeah,
Right back, Mabea. So that means Trent comes off. And then you go Endo and Kwanzaa. No, Endo and jeez.
Callum, you see these two, Matt, they're trembling. They're acting like they're solving an algebra equation. Do you see me and Matt having a pen and paper and looking down and doing
true.
X plus Y, draw the graph and find the common denominator? Like, you guys are doing too much and coming up with shit teams.
Wait, I got it.
Just
I got
rotate,
it.
bro.
I got it.
Unless
Go
if
on,
Callum
Tom.
Scanlon's
I got my
available,
team.
if Scanlon's available, Scanlon plays left.
Scanlon isn't even our player. He's on loan at Millwall.
Oh, he is on loan.
Yeah,
isn't he?
well done, Callum. Well
Right.
done.
I've got.
We're
I've got
gonna
my
play a
team.
Millwall player, you guys, against Southampton in the Carabao Cup.
Right,
Big
so-
up Millwall.
So starting
Go on,
11.
Tom.
Starting 11
Go
would
on,
be
Tom.
Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Quansah and Gomez at centre back, with James Norris at left back.
Norris.
With who?
There we go, Tom. There we go.
Endo
remember.
and Tyler Morton as your DMs. Elliot off the
Okay.
right, Chiesa off the left, McAllister in the 10, Nunes up front. To finish the game, so with subs made, Kelleher in goal, Gomez moves to right back, Quansah and Nallo with Norris at left back, Endo and Morton stay in the pivot, Elliot stays on the right, Naoni in the 10, Dan's up top, and if he's fit enough for 20 minutes, Diogo Jota. If he's not, just keep Nunes there.
Man said Jota. I don't want Jota to touch the pitch.
No. Jota's
No,
not.
but
don't
no,
want to be a-
no.
he couldn't travel.
Hold on. I'm just going by what Arnie Slot said today, which is where he said he wanted to play Jota against Southampton, and he'll still be on the bench and get minutes. So he's going to get minutes at some point. At least just if it's going to be minutes, just 20 off the left. That's how I see it.
Bro, I'll be real. I don't even know.
Played a stormer there. I can't lie.
I don't know whether Slot can risk that. It's just the Jota thing. Bro, Jota got injured.
Sorry,
Wow.
who's just said Billy Kumesio at centre back in the comments?
He's not at the club.
At least you know he's not at the club.
Jota got injured because his wife's breastfeeding. That's how injured
No,
he is.
no. If we're being entirely honest,
So
I
injury
don't.
prone, he gets
No,
injured directly.
I don't.
I am.
think
You know what I'm
Jota
doing with
was
Jota?
fit.
I'm putting him in an ice box. I'm putting him in a freezer. Come out for Premier League and Champions League only. Don't
No,
touch
Jota's
anything.
just a FIFA addict.
I'm
This
not
guy,
gonna lie, I
you
wouldn't
know,
even
you know,
make
you know,
Jota
Jota
the
loves
first
FIFA, innit? You man know
Yeah.
Jota loves playing FIFA,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
There's a new promo out this weekend. I think it's called Winter Wild
Yeah,
Card.
it's one of the good ones.
Jota
as well.
is getting ready for that pro. He saw the promo and said, "You know what, I'm a chilling this weekend. I'm packing some cards, bro. Because I'll be real, he got injured by the time Slot done another flipping press conference. That's crazy, bro.
No, but
So he's not injured,
I don't think that
Not
Jota was
injured,
fit.
but yeah.
I don't think Jota was fit on Saturday. I don't think we necessarily wanted to use him ideally, but it was a case of we're 2-1 down with 10 minutes to go.
I
He
need
can
someone
give us
who
10
I can
minutes.
trust, basically.
Yeah, he can give us 10 minutes. That's why I think when he's saying he felt something, probably wasn't fit enough to play that game anyway, but we kind of had to.
Yeah.
Which is it? It's not when he's injured again. He's just we felt something. So I think I'm not worried about that. I think he'll play him at some point tomorrow. But I to be fair, I think my lineup is probably as close as you'll get to what you'll see. I just wonder about, because I don't think Mabai is going to play, because I think he's played with the under-21s. So if he's there, you're kind of ruling him out. I'm trying to think, is there another? So you got Nallo, Norris, Dans, Naoni.
This is why I was saying to keep Beck or Chambers. We should have kept one of them.
No, but Beck
I
needed this loan. Owen Beck needed.
No,
No,
I
can't
Norris,
understand.
Norris is fine. Norris is fine. He's
No,
a
Norris
decent
just based
little
on this
winger.
just based on this little amazing conversation we just had. If we don't sign players in January, you can all kiss the Premier League goodbye. I'm gonna be so serious with you, everyone listening right now. If we don't sign players in January, we ain't winning no league. It's time to sign players in January because this team desperately needs it.
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5 players are made from Weetabix, and the others were gonna run into the ground. Gravenberch is being used like a bar of soap. You get me? And it's not even like
We're
a
not playing
big
him tomorrow. He's fine.
It's
Give
like
me
a
another
bar
month
of
after not
soap.
playing for the game.
Tom, I'm about to give an analogy that you don't even know about because you've never traveled. Let me speak. You know when you go to them hotels and you find these small ass bar of soaps that's barely the size of your finger, you know, that's Gravenberch. We're gonna use the shit out of it every time. Gravenberch, everywhere, so every game, Gravenberch. You know, if it were up to Tom, he takes the Carabao Cup so seriously. I'll be honest with you. If we lose 3-0 to Southampton and play under 17s, I don't care. We don't have the team. We're not. We are not, guys.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed
We
off.
are not that team.
That's what
We are
mean.
not that squad. We cannot compete on all 4 fronts. First of all, we need a forward because one guy has no brain and the other guy is always injured. Second of all, we need a center back because one guy is busy in Astrid Wed's DMs. Third of all, we need a midfielder. We need a midfielder because Gravenberch is absolutely, he is huffing and puffing in December, which is why we need a midfielder. So FSG, you have bought enough yachts, you get me? Linda has had enough breast enlargement surgery. She doesn't need any more, you get me? So it's time now to just spend some money or we ain't winning this league. We could kiss this league goodbye. That's it. Because if I'm, you know, there's a scenario from hell, folks. What if we play Gomez against Southampton and then Gomez goes down with an injury? And all of a
No,
My
sudden,
boy Jarrell. My boy Jarrell.
Yeah,
boy
my-
Jarrell.
your boy Jarrell. Yeah, your boy Jarrell got to take on Solanke and Son, brother, 3 days
Yes.
later. Yeah, your boy Jarrell.
My
Your boy Jarrell
dealt with
couldn't
Man City
handle
last season.
40-year-old Raul Jimenez. And he
Shall I be
couldn't
real with
handle
you?
the other guy.
I'm just
What's
gonna
his
say
name
it.
as well?
I'm gonna say it before anyone else does. If Gomez is unavailable for the game on Sunday for whatever reason, I'm playing Gravenberch and Verdi.
You, bro. Yes, I'm doing the same thing, bro.
playing Graven and
Yeah,
Verdi.
I don't remember. It's not even about Kwanzaa's ability right now. It's about his confidence.
He
has
is
none.
fragile as F at the moment.
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
play Gravenberch. I said about next to Van
Yeah.
Dijk.
And then Jones and McAllister in the pivot.
Yeah,
I back my boy
Subway
Jarrell.
Anderson.
I back my boy Jarrell. He turned up last season multiple times. I back him to get over this little blip.
You need to be very careful who you identify with, Tom. Yeah?
I'm talking about Jarrell the footballer, not Jarrell the fucking weirdo who messages OnlyFans people. I talk about the footballer only. I'm not here to give life advice. Jarrell the footballer is a solid defender.
I shall be honest with you. I said this last night. I think Jarrell Kwanzaa should be 5th choice centre back for Liverpool Football Club.
So who's 4th choice?
We need to buy one, Husam. We just spoke.
Yeah,
you
I'm
just,
with you.
you just gave an analogy about Weetabix and bars and so, bro. We
Yeah,
need a
we have.
centre back.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
buy a centre
yeah.
back.
we do.
If we were,
If
if we're able to buy like a Hatto or someone like that, then
Mm.
Jarrell becomes my 5th choice centre back.
But you know, you see with you, Callum, I don't trust your talent ID because you say it too confidently, like, we need to sign a Hatto. And I'm thinking, who the hell's Hatto? Number one. And number two, I'm thinking, is he even better than Kwanzaa to begin with? That's the question I'm asking myself.
Joe Hatto's
know?
better than Kwanzaa. He is.
He's
He
better
is,
than
he is.
Kwanzaa.
He is.
Is he better than Gomez?
I believe he is, yeah.
Ooh. If probably more consistent, maybe over the. But then again,
If Gomez is at his absolute,
no. If Gomez is playing at his
peak,
best, Hatto's not better.
he's not better.
Hatto's not
But
better.
How often do we see that from Gomez?
To be fair,
Quite a lot.
Gomez was arguably one of our best players last year, though, and he was
At
at left back.
He was.
No,
Yeah,
centre
but
back.
I don't think Gomez has been bad recently. I don't know why there's been this weird thing where
He hasn't, he just-
say Gomez has been
He
bad.
hasn't.
He was stripped naked at Newcastle, man.
Yeah, that no, I said that though.
No, but
that
that's
was
by
bad.
the product of having Jarell Quansah at right back. He's got no cover on that side. He's trying to do two jobs. I think Hasso, you're not going to buy another out and out centre back. What the football club will do, they will buy a centre back who can play at full back. So Hasso can play left back and centre back, or they'll find the guy who can play right back and centre back, and that'll be the justification where he's a cover from multiple positions rather than
I could live with
just
that.
buying another centre back.
I could live with that
Yeah.
from January, and then in the summer we go and get another left back. I could live with that.
I just think that's the way it's going to go. I mean, to be fair, they might do it as centre back and right back, considering Trent's got a weird thing for Jude Bellingham.
Oh God.
Did you watch the show
So
last?
Trent's got a weird thing for Jude Bellingham, but you're okay with Quansah having a weird thing for Astridwet. It's fine. You draw the line at Jude Bellingham, but it's okay to be.
Well, yeah,
you know?
yeah, because Jarell Quansah's not going to leave the football club to join OnlyFans FC, is he?
No, but he might join Chelsea. You never know.
To be
Let me
fair, if he did ask if he wants where Astrid was going to be and wants to link up, so I don't know what his future plans
Yeah.
are.
Stamford
You know what I'm
Bridge.
saying? I don't know what Jarrell's on, but
Stamford Bridge is a possibility. I mean, you know, she's friends with Jackson as well. You got her hooked up. Anyway, let me just do these super chats, guys, before we wrap up. Big up everyone locked in. Like the video right now. So guys, all this entertainment value and the laughter and the great vibes. We have 750 people here, and we're not even at 300 likes yet. So you guys want us to cook Nunez, but you're all a bunch of Nunez's. What's the difference? He scores 1 in 7 chances as well. Hit the like button right now and subscribe, you frauds. And actually, if Nunez drops a stinker against Spurs, Bomba, I'm gonna get Drifty on this week's show next week. And we're all gonna, 4 of us, cook Drifty.
No. Hey, no, bro. He knows where I live, bro. He knows where I live.
same.
I watched the stream on
Well,
Cottage.
on
3
the
days
fence,
ago.
I'll be back. Well, I can see
Yeah, well,
your
I
side
knew
to
where
it,
it came
Ricky.
from. Then. He's actually like, I don't think Nunez is a shit footballer. We already know. You're gonna bottle it. You're gonna bottle it, Callum. We already know.
I see where you're coming from, Drifty. Maybe give him another year. He could turn it
No,
around
no,
another
no.
year.
I'm not giving Nunez another year. I'll be honest. For me, you see the reports that came out last night. I'm giving Napoli 30 mil and Nunez and saying, give me Kvaratskhelia today.
If any football club buys Darwin Nunez, I will buy that football club's shirt with Nunez on the back. I'll hang it here and I'll put thank you next to it. And you know I'll do that as well.
I know you.
And I'm fully doing a celebration stream. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm doing a whole 8-hour party. You're all invited when we sell that bastard. Also, I watched the stream 3 days ago on Kopish after the game. They're like, I've never seen Drifty so rattled. I'll be honest with you. That was like, it was so
Bro.
bad. It was like,
Bro.
600 people keep telling me, what do you think about Nunez?
That was bad, man. It was bad. Big up Drift, man.
That's
No,
when
listen-
I found out that Matt likes Keita, because he's like, Matt is like, I got the same thing with Keita.
Bro, the Cater thing. I think the Cater thing was worse than Nunez.
It was worse.
Trust me, it was worse.
Nunez,
Bro, I got
Nunez
it
got a
bad, you
chant.
know.
Nunez has a chant at
Bro,
Anfield.
people adore. Here's the thing.
Naby
as much
Keita,
as
Naby
people-
Keita had the chance.
No, but bro, hear what I'm saying. As much
Did
as
he?
Yeah. Do you know
Keita had a
Naby Keita's
chance. No,
Yes,
and no one told me. Katie have no chant, bro.
He did.
No,
Was
he
his chant?
didn't.
Fuck's sake, he was like, Naby Keita. Naby Keita.
I
Naby
never-
Keita.
I never heard
didn't
of
even
Naby
know
Keita.
that,
Bobby Firmino. Salah Mane. And Andy Robo.
Yeah,
I-
but
I
see
like
what
it,
you
you
done
know.
there.
I
You put
never
other players
heard
in
that.
there. It's not his chant, bro.
And it's his chant was 75% of it.
Nah, man. And not only that, the only thing that Naby Keita had was the hashtag that I created for him. Hashtag Naby things. That went global, bro. Other than that, all I used to get was, look at your boy Naby. He's always injured. He's crap. I'm like, bro, just here's the thing with Naby Keita, just quickly. For me, it was never about his ability. It was just his availability, not his ability. For me, his ability was not questioned. For me, anyway. I think he was more than good enough, but it's just his availability let him down. It's as simple as that.
To be fair, when people were saying, look at your man, Naby.
You've never
people
heard
look
the
at him.
Naby Keita song before?
Nah, bro. Nah. Never. Didn't even know one existed, bro. You see, yourself. That's horrible work.
You know what that is?
Horrible
The
guy, you
ambulance.
know. You're
That's
a
the
horrible
ambulance.
guy, you know. Hey, you know
That's
what?
the ambulance.
Ain't coming back.
lad,
Nah,
lad.
this is my last appearance.
All that reminds me
Ambulance.
How's he gonna cook me like that, bro?
That's
Bro.
the ambulance right there. That's Navigator's song right there. The ambulance.
all that reminded me of. Do you remember Napoli away in his first season when he has to get stretched off on the golf carts? And he's just unmovable.
Remember when he got injured because the AC was on his neck?
Remember when he was a prisoner of war? He was a prisoner. He missed a game. He was a prisoner of war.
Oh, it is, man. Navigator.
You see how Carl's screen? You see
No,
you,
my
Carl?
camera's cut. My camera's cut.
Yeah, sure. And everyone else in the chat, I'm gonna remember because here's the thing.
Awesome, I'm
The
gonna
one
leave
thing
it to
about
back
YouTube,
in.
these videos don't go nowhere. You see anybody in the chat, if I hear anybody say anything, you're getting cooked, bro. I swear
Big up.
down.
Big up Born and Red as well. Shout out to my guy Asim in the chat. Listen, let's just do these super chats. Hey, big up everyone locked in. I swear this is actually one of the most entertaining streams ever. You guys
No,
just like and subscribe. man. Go
Naby
subscribe.
Keita played 8 games in his last season for us.
no,
Don't
but that's
start.
because he wasn't. That's when Klopp kind of just said, "You're not playing, bro." At that point.
Yeah, good.
Okay. How about the season that we won the league where he only featured in half the games?
All right, I'm gonna say this year, unpopular opinion. I don't know if it's a fact though. I'm gonna say Naby Keita played more games than Thiago. You know, Thiago's clearly the better player. It's night and day, but
Yeah,
but Thiago made team of the
Thiago had an extra. had one less season.
did he have one last season?
Indeed,
Oh yeah, he
two less
did.
seasons.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they didn't join at the same
I
time.
think
Well, I'll say this though: NFT midfield is the best midfield we had under Klopp, though.
I think it's the
at
best
one-
midfield
at one
we've seen in the-
At one point, where it was Fabinho, Naby, and Thiago.
I hear you. Callum really laughed at that one right there.
No,
Tom
Callum
says
left that
Chiesa
stream.
Chiesa will arrive on the high line, hopefully. Hey, I really want to see Chiesa, man. I really do.
Same,
Spaghetti
same.
Mafia. I played that song, but they copyrighted me, man. I was so desperate. I sang the Italian national anthem when we signed Chiesa. I am so.
What is it with you just singing national anthems, bro? Like, what are we doing?
Don't
here?
respect Italy. Respect Italy, mate. Respect Italy. Respect. Two draws in a bad, not looking good, bruv. Chelsea are too close for comfort right now. I won't even lie.
It makes me laugh how Chelsea fans are now speaking up. But at the beginning of
know.
the season, after spending £722 billion, we're saying, "Oh, we're still underdogs and we've got a long way to go."
Also, like the gap is.
You should be. Chelsea should be in a title race. They should be. It's not like these are underdogs. They spent more money than countries have. Like, what are we doing here?
The gap's
They
also
should be
like
in the title
inflated
race.
by the fact that we also have a game in hand. Like we haven't played the game, so it's 2 points now, but it could be 5. It won't once that game in hand's played. So we don't
Nunes
know.
is the football club. I will celebrate it like a trophy. Completely.
Nunes could come good at the football club as a midfielder. That's about it.
Anyway, guys,
Oh, we were so close.
let's continue with the show with people who actually have a brain.
Oh, we were so close, bro.
What did he say? I didn't even hear. What did he say?
Nothing. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything.
He
Okay.
did.
I mean, I just said that Nunes could come good at the football club as a midfielder.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know
what?
if yeah.
Joe Linton.
Oh, don't. Do you know what?
That's your tag partner, Callum. Remember this.
Oh, Tom, bro.
Me and Matt can have like a slide dig at each other and have fun and just laugh. This is
Bro.
unacceptable.
We were
Yeah,
this
'cause
close to the
this
show
Tom's being
finishing.
serious.
bro.
I mean, did we not see his pass to Jota on the weekend? Incisive.
What a
My mother can
send-off
make
pass.
that pass. And she doesn't even play football.
Oh,
She's
Bro,
50.
you're
She can make
comparing
that.
Joe Linton in the midfield and
We've gotta
saying,
look at
bro,
it.
they don't even have the same. Bro, I'm never gonna get into it. I'm actually so
Yeah.
disappointed.
Joe
I'm
Linton
so
has a first touch
disappointed.
and has
I'm
control.
never
and
angry.
has
I'm just
technique.
disappointed, bro.
This is what it is. Good morning, guys. Have a good day. If Liverpool will not be active in January, then they must win their next 6 critical matches to somehow compensate and secure season's ending period. If no, Chelsea. Here's the thing, bro. We agree. Listen, this run now is a must-win run, bro. We ain't gonna mess around. We have to win our games. Like, this is why Spurs for me is a must-win game. Okay, Valiant draw against Fulham and against Newcastle. Kelleher, you get me. It is what it is. He had a moment, but I ain't talking about the rest of them. You know, the rest of them games we have to win, Habibi. Spurs, it's time to go. Ain't Postecoglou gonna send him to the outback. At least we ain't looking for a scrub like Rashford, is what Tom is saying. Well, if we looked at Rashford, I would be really worried, Habibi. This would be a warning sign.
Yeah. Rashford,
Imagine we sign Rashford.
I'll be devastated.
Don't.
I don't even want Slot to do this whole Arteta like captain save a whole thing.
No.
Just sign good players, bro. Just sign good players.
Rashford's got Arsenal written all over it.
He does.
100%. Ray's back. Oh my god. Slot showing how much of a bum Klopp was in the last 2 seasons. Klopp had people thinking Gravenberch was shit. Also, Husam, how can you say Jota was better under Klopp when he went a year without scoring? Here comes the guy that thinks that Klopp just shouted at the players pre-game and put them out on the pitch. We have literally won games of football with 10 men under Jurgen Klopp. Multiple different times. This notion, shout out footage, Ajmo, this notion that people act like Klopp just shouted at players and managed is BS. And as a matter of fact, there's a guy in the bottom right who should pay for his crimes for ever suggesting that the guy that wrote a book should become the next Liverpool manager.
Well, I know. Yes,
he
the
just
man
got
next to me.
sacked. He
man
just
next
got
to me.
sacked from Salzburg. He just got sacked from Salzburg in Austria, who already have the most money over there, and they're like the Manchester City of Austria. They got sacked from over there, and that was the guy running our club for the last 2 years. Aguero said Salah signed a 2-year, random, but is what LFCC are saying.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter early when we was on flipping.
Yeah,
Are Aguero and Mo like besties or some shit?
I don't know, but
No,
I will say
Aguero
this:
said he's a
footballers have
Liverpool fan.
connects in it. I don't know.
He said in an interview where he also said that he's a Liverpool fan. So City's greatest ever forward supports us.
And their greatest ever player. Big up KDB.
Mhm.
Trentina needs to get out of my club. An absolutely disgraceful performance. Lazy attitude stinks. If he ever becomes our captain, I'll be sick. This is the same guy.
One day, Ryan will have a take where he's not the most overreactionary, emotional fucker on the planet, and deals with a whole catalogue of games rather than a one-off moment. Do you know what he done over the weekend? Obviously, I went live yesterday. He messaged me on Saturday and went, "Title's done." And then I went on stream yesterday, and then he came on it and went, "Title's not done yet. We still got this." And I'm going, literally 2 days ago, the title was done. Chelsea are better than us.
On the
Arsenal
Friday
better than us.
show, he chatted with me saying we should just support the boys. Now he calls them Trentina, lazy attitude, and if he becomes the captain, I'll be sick. Linder's sacked. This was our manager for the last 2 seasons. No wonder we were rubbish. Klopp has blood on his hands for allowing Linders that power. I can't lie to you. This is actually a constructive criticism. We shouldn't have allowed Linders.
That's constructive. I can understand why you're saying that.
Yeah, because Linders shouldn't have had power at all at our football club, at all. And it shows. Bro, imagine if the entire Chelsea squad get banned. Imagine they're all doping and they're like, we get a points deduction. The stars are aligning.
If that happens, bring me Malo, Gusto, and Palmer, and we're good.
But how can they play if they're on the...
When they come back from their ban.
Imagine Palmer playing instead of Soboslai. Matt, you have to confiscate Cal's sweets. He's gone.
Wow. I just made you a mod as well, Omar. This is what I get, yeah?
It's an indicator stuff, but like I said, bro, I'm telling you, it's worse than Nunes, man.
Final super chat of the day. Tom, we're 84. They won't be able to see the difference. Guys, Tom would give us the best 8 minutes on the pitch as a right back, but because he's an alcoholic, within 8 minutes he would start breathing heavy because this guy, 100%. Within 8 minutes,
who's the left winger? Sulemana. First 2 times he runs at me, I'd get him. Run straight through. After that, he's done me. I'm blowing up my arse at that point. But first 2 times, straight in there.
And he's done. So he can allow us to
rest. Do you even drink?
He does, bro. The guy's insane, bro. Bro, sometimes he tells me the amounts. I'm like, I don't
Cal.
drink. Obviously, I'm Muslim, but this guy, bro, like the amounts he tells me is not human consumption.
There is a reason. There is a reason.
It's
why
like
I don't do
imagine an
many streams
elephant
on a
wants to get
weekend.
drunk. That's what he drinks, bro. This guy drinks a whole like gallon. Like it's just insane, bro.
There's a reason I ain't stream on weekends. Even I went on Husam's match reaction on Saturday. I had a beer in my hand.
Oh, Tom.
Tom's
God.
outside, you know. I said Tom is outside, bro. I hear it, Tom.
Oh, Tom's definitely like that. He has a South African girlfriend as well. You guys don't know about Tom?
Oh, is
There
that
you
you?
are.
Yeah,
Is that you,
Tom?
Tom? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
International
And he's a
little and
doctor
that. Come on.
So she's a doctor as well, so he's pulling. People don't know this.
Hey, no, big up to you, Tom, man.
Yeah.
Big up, man.
Oh God, this is the best stream ever. I actually love this show so
Someone
much.
said someone
Yeah,
called
brilliant.
Tom's parents.
Someone said, "Okay, Anila, you said Fabrizio Bomba. I'm gonna go on Fabrizio Twitter right now. If there is no Bomba, I'm gonna ban you. So
There
that's
is
how
no
we're gonna
Bomba.
I'm not even gonna time you out. I'm fully gonna ban you. Okay, go on.
Why are you
Fabrizio.
so harsh?
No, don't ban.
because-
No, I know who that is. Don't ban her. Don't ban her.
Quite a few people are saying it. Hold on.
Hold on.
on.
Hold on. Wait there.
Anything.
What? Don't shut up. Wait. I'm checking.
His, la-
You lot.
his
Hold
last
on.
tweet was about Mbappe playing in the internet.
No, it's Twitter. Wait there.
Yes, I'm on his Twitter.
But where
There's
is it?
nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Oh
bro.
my
Where
God,
is it?
you man actually believed it.
No, because everyone said Salah. Bro. No, something must have been said. Are you not capping?
Nothing. What's happened is someone
nothing
said
there,
it and
bro.
everyone else went, oh, it'd be funny if we got them with that.
Nah, someone. You know what?
Wow. Is this what you lot do on some streams, yeah?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
This is crazy work from you guys.
Okay, what we're gonna do is
No,
Anila?
Anyone who said he's signed, ban him. Ban him.
Anila, you have been banned.
No.
Moise Wajid, you have been banned. Enjoy, brother. Bomba, you have been banned. Anyway, big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking on your way out. Make sure you guys are subscribing.
Hold on, Husam. What about Omar, who said Salah Bomber? There's
Where?
another one there.
No, bad people get back.
Tom's a snitch. No, it's
I am.
Tom.
I am.
Out the place,
Watch me.
bro. Nah.
Bomba Mo, Bomba. I can like Omar as a mod. Like he gets.
Oh, so he gets privilege. So he
Yeah, he gets
just
privilege.
lie to the people.
Yeah, mod privilege, mod privilege.
Okay,
this is
good.
your final word.
I'm also a mod, aren't I?
Yeah, just put it in the chat.
There you go.
Husam, no, now you're begging, huh? Okay.
Let's see the double standards now, people. Let's see the double standards now. Look at that.
Anyway.
Look at that. Look at that.
This is bad Tom.
Anyway,
No,
Come on, Mo. Look at that.
man's on the show. You're banned.
like, share, comment, and subscribe. This stream get take over to the football terrace. Please do spam Husam Raid in their chat. You got me. The Liverpool army takeover, and we will see you guys whenever we see you.